I've been playing Crystron since day 1 of a Master Duel, but it's not very good, and not a lot of people care about this deck, and so no one is trying to experiment with making a good Crystron deck. And also Hulk being banned isn't doing any favors for Crystrons, but now I've finally done it. I've made a Crystron deck that's good enough to barely get to Master Rank. I don't think this deck is optimized because I'm the only one trying to make Crystrons work, so I'd hope more people would give Crystrons a try and figure out a version that's probably better. Crystrons can be played with a lot of different engines. I have tried Crystrons with Punk, Scraps, Adventure, Runic, Sprite, Tier, and also I have another version that I've posted a while ago that uses Dangers to make Cherubini and access the Adventure line. But this version is more of a pure version that uses Recycler and Undyne as starters, and then goes into the Auroradon combo. The Auroradon line is really good, but it also dies to a single hand trap. So if you can sense that your opponent might have a hand trap by having a delay somewhere, you could just end on Undyne Citrus Pass, and it's probably good enough with a couple of hand traps. And also realistically, your opponent will probably ash your Scrap Recycler or Impermit, and if that happens, it's still fine because we have Extender in Psychic Wheel Leader. It's a level 3 that can special summon itself. We can also search it with Small World, and we could make our Link monster. We can make a copy of Cherubini. This needs 2 level 3 monsters, and it can send Fistfern to your graveyard, and that also starts your combos as well. With that said, let's have a look at the cards. We have one Jetix controller as a Garnet for Undyne. We have Jet Synchron, Maxi, Mecha, Phantom Beast, Olion. These 3 are the Garnets of the deck. And only Olion and Jetix controller are hard Garnets. Jet Synchron is a soft Garnet, so that's okay. And also Nemesis Corridor, I guess, it's also a soft Garnet. And then for the Crystrons, we have Citri, Parastol, Smiger, Fistfern, One Round, Self-Ifnir, and a Rosenix. For starters, we have Undyne and Scrap Recycler. Both cards send a machine or water monster to the graveyard from our deck, and you will be sending Fistfern or Self-Ifnir. And we're also playing Ash, we're playing Fenrir. Fenrir is both a really good staple and also an extender. If we're going first, we could make Fenrir, grab another Fenrir, and then link summon using Fenrir on field. And also we were playing one Ravesoft to search it, because the field spell on our field is also really useful, because we could use the Crystron monster effect to pop a face-up card to summon a tuner from our deck, so we can just pop our field spell. It's a free card for us to pop. We're playing 3 copies of Psychic Wheel Leader. It's both a level 3 tuner that special summons itself, and also a free material for us to make Cherubini. And we're also playing one Gamzeal as a search target for Small World. If our opponent has a copy of Arise Heart or Noir, we could grab it using Small World and tribute over it. And then we have Small World to search anything that we don't have. We're 2 Call By and 1 Impact as the spell trap search target for our Smiger. Extra deck, we are playing 1 copy of Colossus. We can summon this very easily using the Auroradon combo. Cupid Pitch and Axel Synchron are both combo pieces for the Auroradon combo. We have a Super Heavy Samurai Swordmaster Musashi. This card allows us to grab back a Crystron when it's synchro summoned, so it's really good to give us a follow-up for next turn, and also a discard folder for Self-Ifnir. Next is Moonlight Dragon. This is a really good level 7 that you can make during your opponent's turn to bounce back a monster. F.A. Dawn Dragster, this card is amazing because it is a machine monster, which means you could make it using any of your main deck Crystron tuners by using Citri plus Self-Ifnir or a Ram plus Rosenix. You could just make this card out of nowhere, and it's a free spell trap negate, so it's just really good. We have a Stardust Dragon for our Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which we can make using our Auroradon combo. Savage Dragon, also for our Auroradon combo. And Satellite Warrior will be our main target for our Axel Synchro Status Dragon to summon, because if we summon this during our opponent's turn, we could pop a whole bunch of cards as a quick effect, and then gain a whole bunch of attack. And also, if you do the Auroradon combo, you will have a lot of Synchro monsters in your graveyard. You have Pitch, you can have Axel Synchron, you have both Axel Synchro Status Dragon and the regular Status Dragon in your graveyard, so that's at least 4 Synchro monsters, and you could pop at least 4 cards using a single Satellite Warrior. That's really good. And also, of course, we have Baron. If we don't want to make Satellite Warrior, we can just always end on Baron. And for the links, we're playing 1 Link Spider. Link Spider basically turns Gen X Undyne into a 1-card combo. And Cherubini as a plan B if Scrap Recycler or Gen X Undyne gets interrupted. We have a Barricade Borg blocker as a generic Link 2 that's a machine, and of course Auroradon that makes the entire combo possible. Okay, so let's have a look at the replays. So we are going second, which is unfortunate. We don't even have a single hand trap. We also drew Jet Synchron, which is not nice. Our opponent will be summoning a Fenrir to grab another Fenrir, and then he's gonna make a Sprite Elf using another Sprite from their hand. And they're just gonna make gigantic effect, and we can't really do anything. And we're just gonna have to wait for a bit. We'll just fast forward, I guess. Okay, on end phase, he's gonna end on 1 IP plus Elf to summon a carrot. We're gonna normal summon Undyne, and Undyne sends for cost. So even if our opponent ashes the Undyne or negates the Undyne with Imperm, we still get to send the Crystron from our deck to graveyard. And many people don't know this, so yeah. We're gonna use Rosnix to summon a token, and then the token to summon a Link Spider, and Link Spider can summon the Gen X controller from my hand later. But before we do that, we can use Self-Nearest effect to make a turnover from our deck to make a Borg blocker, and then Borg blocker could send the Jet Synchron that we can't really use. And then we could use Smiger. We can add Smiger to our hand using Fistburn, and then use Turtle's effect to summon the Smiger. Because of Griffin, we would have to do the combo under Link Spider, because only monsters that are linked can activate effects if Griffin is on the field. So we're gonna place the monster that we want to activate under the link point of Link Spider, so we can still do our combos under the floodgate of Griffin. So we're gonna put Pitch under Link Spider so we can use its effect. We're gonna do the Auroradon combo to make Savage. Savage effect will be able to increase its attack for us to beat over his Griffin, and he sees that, and he is going to scoop. Okay. Okay, our next game, we are going first. That is wonderful. We do have a Recycler plus a Self-Appear. That is full combo. We're gonna use Fistburn to grab a Rosnix, use the Self-Appear from my hand, discard the Rosnix, summon the Self-Appear, pop the Self-Appear, and then activate Rosnix. Rosnix effect to give us a token. Link free into Auroradon. Auroradon will activate its effect, summoning a whole bunch of tokens. And then Auroradon effect should be the 2. Make Erlown, make Axel Synchron, Erlown effect, give us another token. Axel Synchron effect, dump Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron effect, we're gonna pitch useless Kaiju. And then we're gonna make Pitch effect. We're gonna increase its level by 1. And then we're gonna make Borlode Savage Dragon. We're gonna pitch effect. And then chain Borlode Savage. Savage will equip back a Link to gain 3 counters. And then Pitch will grab us a Undyne, because we can actually get Undyne with Pitch if we already have Corridor in our hand. So we're gonna use Corridor to shuffle back the Jet Synchron, and then we're gonna make Colossus. And then we're gonna end turn. But before we do that, we're gonna use Smiger's effect to grab a trap. And then set the trap. And that is 1 Negate, 1 Floodgate, 1 Ash, and then this Sinker could do whatever we want. But our opponent has a Sphere mode. I don't understand why are people playing this card. So we're gonna end on 0 negates, but that's okay because he kind of bricked and he can't really do anything. So we're gonna summon our Undyne that we searched with our pitch, and then banish our Fistburn to grab a turtle for our Self-Fifty to discard. We're gonna do that, summon back the Self-Fifty, pop the Self-Fifty, Self-Fifty effect, summon back a Ryan, and then we're just gonna deal a bit of damage. And then during our main phase 2, we're gonna link away the Sphere mode, and then just end turn. And we could make a Baron or Satellite Warrior during their turn, but they have a Lava Golem, so we're gonna make a Dawn Dragster. But he has a second Lava Golem, and then he has Raigeki. I really don't know what he's playing, but he doesn't actually have anything on field, so that's fine. And still do stuff without being interrupted. We're gonna use Fistburn's effect, and one good thing about Crystron's is that it's really good at follow-up because of all the graveyard effects. It's kind of like Phantom Knights, in that they have a whole bunch of monster effects in the graveyard that banish themselves to add cards or summon cards. So we're gonna make Baron using Excel Synchro, and then use Erlan's effect to get us a token, and then a Turtle's effect, banish it again to make a Self-Fifty. And then we just attack twice, and yeah, that's lethal. Okay, our next game, we are going first. And we have Undyne, which is wonderful. And we have a call by. If our opponent has a Maxi, we could Ash it. If our opponent has an Ash, we can call by it. So that's pretty wonderful. We're gonna use Fistburn's effect to grab a Self-Fifty. Self-Fifty effect to discard the Smugger, summon Self-Fifty, pop Self-Fifty, Self-Fifty effect, summon the Rosenix. Rosenix effect, we're gonna make a Borg. Just fast forward, the combo is basically the same. We're gonna Rosenix effect, give us a token, make a Rodon, and it's time to do the same old combo over again. I'm gonna use a Rodon, make a Lion, make Axel Synchron, a Lion effect, grabs a token, Axel Synchron, mill Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron effect, we'll pitch the user's Gen X controller to summon itself and make pitch. Pitch increase its level, make Savage, pitch effect, Savage effect. Pitch, we're gonna grab Nemesis Corridor. Corridor effect, shuffle back the Jet Synchron, and we're gonna make Colossus. And then we're gonna use Smugger, grab our Such Trap, and we're gonna end on the exact same board as last time. Sure hope our opponent doesn't have another Sphere mode. Oh boy, they have a Lava Golem. They're playing the Conquer, so at least they have something to do after they summon the Lava Golem. He's gonna try to search, we're gonna Ash that. He's gonna use the Equip. We're gonna use the effect of Axel to remove itself from the field to get rid of his Equip spell. And then he sees that we couldn't make Baron, so he's gonna scoop. Yeah, good game.